Rhonda Garvin from Palm Tree Learning. If you need to schedule a Teams meeting with somebody from the general public who might not even have Microsoft Teams, let's say it's for an interview or a customer appointment, then there's a nice meeting template that Microsoft has included in Teams that you could use for creating this meeting, and it's called a virtual appointment. The virtual appointment makes the whole experience nicer for the person being invited from a number of different angles. The meeting invitation is just easier and nicer to read. In more and more scenarios, they don't need Teams installed on their computer or their mobile device. It simply allows them to join the meeting from their browser, and it's a nice interface. It's not fully there yet. Last time I tested it, some combinations of mobile devices and browsers, it would throw up a message saying, please download the Teams app. But other times it worked beautifully just on the browser. So maybe by the time you actually watch this video, Microsoft might have fixed all of those little situations. When they do get to join the meeting from the browser, they're given a very simple screen where they can check their video and audio is right. It'll actually throw up their face on the screen if they've got their video, their camera set correctly, and then they can choose to turn off the camera or off for the microphone. Doesn't make sense. Then they get to click the option to enter the lobby of the meeting. Again, a nice simple interface where they wait for the meeting organizer to let them into the meeting. So now let's have a look at creating a virtual appointment, and let's see what this nice interface looks like from the person being invited. I'm in Microsoft Teams on my desktop. Over on the left-hand side, I've chosen Calendar, so this is the calendar here. And then over in the top right-hand corner, I've got a drop-down next to this new meeting option, and there's this option called Virtual Appointment. Let me click on that, and we'll make it full screen. And as you can see there, it says external guests will receive a tailored invitation for this scheduled online meeting. They will join from a mobile or a web browser and experience a virtual lobby before the appointment begins. Nice. So this is actually going to be an interview with Sally, so for our consulting arm of the organisation. Sally. Now you just type in the email address for the person in there. Choose the time. I'm actually going to need an hour for that. And I could include anybody from my organization if needed. And then I can add any messages down below. Now there's lots of other options that you can click on and choose around the screen. That's enough for now. I'm going to send the invitation. And I'm clicking send in the top right hand corner. So now I'm in a browser, I'm in Google Chrome, and I'm actually looking at Sally's Gmail. And there at the top is the invitation for the interview with Palm Tree Consulting. So let me just click on that. And I can see it over here on the right hand side. It's just a normal invitation, so yes, I can accept it. But as I scroll down, there's the nice appointment details, and there's the button to join the appointment as the guest. If you look on the right-hand side, you can see that the appointment has been penciled in already into my calendar, but I'm going to accept it and say yes. And now it's definitely into my calendar. Now, when I'm ready to join, I can just click on Join Appointment as Guest. What name are you going to use? Sally. Get started. Click. and it's wanting to know, is it allowed to use the camera and your microphone? Yes, that is needed for this meeting, so allow. And there I am on the screen. I've got the chance here to turn off the video. I could just click on that, or turn off the mic, or I can actually go to device settings, just there, the cog there, and I can change the settings if I need to. So it's a little bit hard to actually see down there because of my spotted top. But now let's enter the lobby. And there it says your appointment should start soon. Please stay on this page and don't refresh it. So this is the lobby. It's a nice waiting place. It's a lovely interface there. There's your video down the bottom right hand corner, and there's the access to the buttons if I do need to change anything. And then as soon as you're let into the meeting, there you are. Now, in this case, the person I'm being interviewed by, this RG, dodgy Rhonda Garvin person, hasn't turned her video on, so we're not seeing that on the screen. Nice and simple. And when you're done in the meeting, you can click the Leave Call button down the bottom. Thank you for joining the appointment. You can close this page now. Your call ended in 33 seconds. If you didn't mean to leave, you can rejoin just there and you'll be thrown right back to here. Simple. Let me know what you think about this. Does this make it a lot easier for your external clients or customers? Thanks so much for watching. I've got 3 courses that might also interest you. My flagship course, Working Together Utilizing Microsoft Teams. Yes, it's all about Teams, and we do cover running a meeting in appropriate detail, but we also look at all the other great tools that Microsoft Teams has. The heart of this course, though, is getting your team to work better together. And there's projects in the course to help you find solutions for your team. Now, if you just need to be an expert in Teams meetings, then I've taken the meeting portion out of that first course and put it into a course all by itself. Using the virtual space for presentations, for training, for coaching, for meetings can be such a different world to face-to-face version of these. I've had the privilege of working with Fran Berry of the Peak Performance Leadership and Coaching Institute, who has years of coaching and classroom experience behind her. But we've been putting together a course to help you with this. Dynamic presentations in the virtual space. I bring the technical portion of the course, but Fran truly brings the dynamics. You will be challenged to rethink how you're currently working in this virtual space in a good way. Lots of great ideas and practical steps to keep people engaged from the other side of the camera and the screen. Head over to the Palm Tree Learning website for more information on each of these courses.